Welcome to this deep dive into why sleep might just be the ultimate performance tool you're overlooking. Think of sleep as a secret weapon that has the power to boost not just your health, but also your daily performance in ways you might not have imagined. You know, we often hear people bragging about how little sleep they can survive on, almost as if it's a badge of honor. But what if I told you that getting enough quality sleep could actually be your real superpower? Let's start with some science-backed reasons why sleep is so crucial. According to a 2015 study by Walker and colleagues, published in Nature Reviews Neuroscience, sleep plays a pivotal role in cognition and emotion. They found that sleep deprivation can lead to impaired cognitive abilities and emotional instability. This means that poor sleep could make you not just unfocused, but also a bit of a grouch the next day. And who wants that? Now, let's imagine the benefits of optimized sleep: faster recovery, higher testosterone levels, and improved mental clarity. Sleep is recovery time for your body. It's when your muscles repair, your brain clears out waste, and hormone levels are balanced. For instance, testosterone is key for both men and women when it comes to muscle growth, fat loss, and even mood. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that men who slept only 5 hours a night experienced a 10 to 15% drop in testosterone levels. That's massive. And it's not just testosterone. Growth hormone, often called the fountain of youth hormone, is primarily secreted during deep sleep. This is crucial for muscle recovery and general physical rejuvenation. Whether you're lifting weights or simply looking to keep in shape, sleep is critical. But let's not forget about mental clarity. Ever notice how everything seems 10 times harder when you're sleep deprived? That's because your brain hasn't had a chance to properly recharge and consolidate memories from the day before. Sleep essentially makes room for new information and ideas, which is a game changer whether you're in a competitive sport or a competitive workspace. Over the course of this video, you'll learn how to optimize your sleep for better performance in every aspect of life. Whether you're striving to be the best athlete you can be or aiming for the top at work, sleep can give you that edge. We'll explore sleep cycles, the magic of REM sleep, and how proper sleep hygiene can transform not just your nights, but your days too. We'll also debunk common myths and suggest practical tips you can start using tonight. So, if you're ready to maximize your potential, stay tuned. And if you find this exploration into the power of sleep useful, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment below with what topic you'd like me to cover next, because your input shapes what we dive into next. Let's unlock the full power of sleep together. Welcome to the fascinating world of sleep stages, where your brain orchestrates a nightly symphony that restores and refreshes you. We all know sleep isn't just about shutting your eyes and drifting off. Within this restful state, your brain transitions through multiple stages, each playing a crucial role in recovery and cognitive function. Let's break down these stages, starting with non-rapid eye movement, NREM sleep. NREM sleep is further divided into 3 stages: N1, N2, and N3. Stage N1 is the lightest stage, where you drift in and out of sleep and can be easily awakened. Your brain waves begin to slow down, shifting from alpha waves to theta waves. This stage accounts for about 5% of your total sleep cycle. Next, we have stage N2, where you're truly beginning to enter deeper sleep. This stage represents about 50% of your sleep cycle. Here, your body temperature drops and heart rate slows. Brainwave activity is marked by sleep spindles and K-complexes, brief bursts of activity that scientists believe help keep you asleep and aid in memory consolidation. Stage N3, also known as slow-wave sleep or deep sleep, is the most restorative stage. It accounts for about 15 to 20% of your sleep cycle. During this time, your body repairs tissue, builds bone and muscle, and strengthens the immune system. Brain waves slow further to delta waves. Missing out on this stage can affect your physical recovery and make you feel groggy and less alert. Imagine this as your body's maintenance phase. Now, onto rapid eye movement REM sleep. which occupies about 20 to 25% of your sleep cycle. This is where most dreaming occurs, and it's essential for emotional regulation and memory processing. During REM, your brain is nearly as active as when you're awake, a phenomenon sometimes called paradoxical sleep. It's like your brain's version of a spring cleaning, clearing out unnecessary information and solidifying emotional memories. A complete sleep cycle lasts about 90 minutes and repeats 4 to 6 times throughout the night. Each cycle includes all stages of NREM and concludes with REM. Skipping any of these stages can impact cognitive performance, emotional stability, and physical health. Missing REM, for example, may leave you emotionally volatile, whereas insufficient N3 can compromise physical recovery. Understanding these stages underscores the necessity of experiencing the full sleep cycle. Strive for about 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. This gives your body the time to properly engage in all sleep stages, ensuring you wake up refreshed and ready to tackle the day. If you found this deep dive useful, don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment on what topics you want covered next. Sleep well and see you in the next video. Alright, picture this. Your body is like a finely tuned orchestra, with every organ and system playing its part in perfect harmony. But what if I told you there's a conductor behind the scenes orchestrating all of this? Enter the circadian rhythms. Circadian rhythms are essentially our internal clocks, and they govern everything from our sleep-wake cycles to metabolism and even hormone release. But when it comes to sleep, these rhythms are the real game changers. They influence the quality, duration, and timing of your sleep. Getting aligned with your circadian rhythm can mean the difference between feeling like a groggy zombie or a morning superstar. Let's dive into the science of how these rhythms work. These 24-hour cycles are primarily regulated by the suprachiasmatic nucleus, located in the hypothalamus of the brain. The big boss of your rhythms is the presence or absence of light. Yes, light is more powerful than you might think. Charles A. Cheisler and his team conducted a key study in 2007, published in Harvard Medical Publications, that explored circadian timing, sleep disorders, and light exposure. The study found that exposure to natural light during the day improved alertness and mood, while minimizing light exposure at night enhanced sleep quality. So, what's the deal with light? Well, get this. Blue light, which is emitted by screens on devices like phones and laptops, can delay the release of sleep-inducing hormones like melatonin. This blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, putting your circadian rhythms out of whack. Ideally, you should curtail exposure to screens at least an hour before bedtime. On the flip side, getting lots of natural light during the day is crucial. It helps keep your circadian rhythms in sync, which in turn improves your sleep quality at night. Aim for at least 30 minutes of natural sunlight exposure, preferably in the morning. Now, how can you align your sleep habits with these natural rhythms? First, try setting a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, yes, even on weekends, can strengthen your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Next, optimize your bedroom environment. Keep it dark, cool, and quiet to promote better sleep. Developing a relaxing pre-sleep routine can also signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Activities like reading a book or taking a warm bath can help. Finally, watch your diet. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals close to bedtime. When you take all these factors into consideration, aligning your life with your circadian rhythms can truly transform your sleep quality and overall well-being. If you found this useful, subscribe and leave a comment with what topic you want me to cover next. Let's keep exploring the fascinating world of science together. Let's dive into how quality sleep can enhance testosterone production. Did you know that while you're snoozing, your body is hard at work producing testosterone? It's true. In fact, sleep might be one of the simplest natural methods to boost those hormone levels. First off, let's establish the connection between sleep quality and testosterone levels. There's a clear correlation. A study by Penev in 2007 published in the Archives of Internal Medicine, found that older men who had poor sleep quality exhibited lower testosterone levels. Why does sleep matter so much for testosterone? Well, a large portion of your testosterone release happens when you enter the deeper stages of sleep, particularly REM, rapid eye movement sleep. Sleep deprivation can disrupt your body's circadian rhythm, leading to a reduction in this vital hormone production. Studies show that just 1 week of sleep restriction, 5 hours per night, can reduce daytime testosterone levels by as much as 10 to 15% in healthy young men. Now, what exactly happens when you're not getting enough sleep? Put simply, sleep deprivation doesn't just make you tired, it messes with your hormones. Sleep helps regulate the level of cortisol, the stress hormone, which when elevated can suppress testosterone production. It's a balance game that your body is playing all night long. All right, enough about the problem. Let's talk solutions. How can you boost your testosterone production through sleep? Here are a few practical tips. 1. Prioritize sleep duration. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. This might seem like common sense, but consistency is key. 2. Maintain a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate your body clock and optimize hormone production. 3. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. This helps you reach deeper stages of sleep, which are crucial for hormone production. 4. Limit exposure to screens before bed. The blue light emitted by phones and computers can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. 5. Relax before bed. Techniques like reading, meditation, or taking a warm bath can help reduce cortisol levels, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Incorporating these habits can make a noticeable difference, not only in your energy levels but also in your testosterone production. Remember, your body does a lot while you rest, so give it the quality sleep it deserves. If you found this useful, subscribe and leave a comment with what topic you want me to cover next. Your feedback helps us create content that's relevant and engaging for you. Until next time, get some rest and let your body do its magic. So, you're ready to optimize your sleep environment for the best rest possible. But where do you start? Believe it or not, a few simple adjustments can make all the difference. Let's dive into crafting the perfect sleep-friendly environment. First up, temperature. Did you know that the optimal temperature for sleep is between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit? This range helps your body's natural cooling process, which is crucial for falling and staying asleep. According to a study published in the Journal of Sleep Research in 2013, cooler bedroom temperatures can significantly enhance sleep quality. Roberts and colleagues found that individuals who slept in a cooler environment reported improved subjective sleep quality. Next, let's talk about light. Darkness is our friend when it comes to sleep. Artificial light, especially blue light from devices, can disrupt your circadian rhythm. To combat this, invest in blackout curtains and consider using an eye mask. Also, dim the lights about an hour before you plan to sleep to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Now, noise. Not everyone can enjoy the luxury of silence, but there are ways to minimize disruptions. Consider using a white noise machine or even a fan. These can help mask background noise, making it easier for you to stay asleep throughout the night. Moving on to setting up your bedroom. Start with decluttering. A tidy space can actually reduce stress and create a more relaxing atmosphere. Your mattress and pillows are also key players. Aim for a mattress that supports your preferred sleep position. And don't forget about your pillows. They should keep your neck in a neutral position. Technology can be a double-edged sword when it comes to sleep. While too much screen time can be detrimental, there are gadgets designed to enhance your sleep. There are apps like Sleep Cycle, which track your sleep and wake you up during the lightest phase. Smart alarm clocks simulate a natural sunrise to make waking up less jarring. In summary, crafting an ideal sleep environment isn't just about comfort. It's about creating a sanctuary that supports your body's natural sleep processes. Whether you're adjusting the temperature, controlling the light, or minimizing noise, each step brings you closer to a restful night's sleep. And of course, there's always a tech tool or two to lend a hand. If you found this useful, subscribe and leave a comment with what topic you want me to cover next. Sweet dreams, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ever wondered if what you eat could actually help you sleep better? Well, guess what? It can. Our diet plays a crucial role in influencing both the quality and duration of our sleep. Let's dive into how you can essentially eat your way to a good night's rest. First off, let's talk about how diet affects sleep quality and duration. According to a review by Dashti et al., titled The Role of Diet in Sleep Health, published in Advances in Nutrition in 2016, certain dietary patterns can either enhance or impair your sleep. For example, diets high in saturated fat and sugar are linked to disrupted sleep, while those rich in fiber and low in sugar are associated with deeper, more restorative sleep. Now let's get specific about the nutrients that promote sleep and recovery. You might have heard about serotonin and melatonin, right? These are key players in regulating your sleep cycle, and they're influenced by what you eat. Foods high in tryptophan, an amino acid that's a precursor to serotonin, can help. Think turkey, eggs, and nuts. Magnesium and calcium found in leafy greens and dairy play roles too. Magnesium helps calm your nerves, while calcium is involved in producing melatonin. Let's not forget about meal timing, which can be just as crucial as what you eat. Eating large meals right before bed can disrupt your sleep by causing indigestion. Aim to have your last large meal at least 2 to 3 hours before you hit the sack. A small, balanced snack like a banana with peanut butter or a warm glass of milk can be beneficial if you're hungry close to bedtime. They contain sleep-promoting nutrients without being heavy on your stomach. So what's the takeaway here? Incorporate foods rich in sleep-promoting nutrients into your diet, and be mindful of when you eat them. And hey, if you're looking for some snack inspiration, check out our video demo of evening snack recipes designed to promote better sleep. It's linked in the description below. If you found this useful, subscribe and leave a comment with what topic you want me to cover next. Sweet dreams, and until next time, happy eating and sleeping. Let's dive into how exercise significantly impacts our sleep quality. We all know that sleep is crucial, but did you know that the type, timing, and intensity of your workouts can profoundly influence how well you sleep? First, let's talk about sleep onset and quality. Exercise is a powerhouse when it comes to improving how quickly you fall asleep and how deeply you rest. According to a study by Dolezal and colleagues published in Sports Medicine in 2017, regular physical activity can reduce the time it takes to fall asleep by an average of 55% and improve sleep efficiency by 30%. Now, that's impressive. So what are the best types of exercise for optimizing sleep? Aerobic exercises like running, cycling, or swimming are particularly effective. They increase heart rate and trigger the release of endorphins, which help regulate mood and induce relaxation. Weight training can also be beneficial. A session of strength training can enhance deep sleep cycles, which are crucial for physical recovery. Timing is everything when it comes to getting the most out of your workouts for better sleep. Exercise in the morning or early afternoon is ideal. This timing aligns with our natural circadian rhythms. Exercising too close to bedtime can increase heart rate and adrenaline levels, making it difficult to wind down. A good rule of thumb is to finish high-intensity workouts at least 3 hours before you hit the hay. Physical activity is also closely linked to recovery and overall sleep quality. When you exercise, your body needs time to repair and rebuild, which occurs during sleep. A consistent workout routine helps synchronize your internal clock, reducing daytime sleepiness and improving alertness. Essentially, exercise primes your body for better rest. A meta-analysis in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that people who engage in regular physical activity report 65% less severe sleep disturbances. In summary, exercise is like a magic bullet for enhancing sleep quality. By choosing the right types and timing your workouts effectively, you can enjoy more restorative sleep. So whether it's a brisk morning walk, a midday yoga session, or an after-work gym visit, your body and mind will thank you when it's time to hit the sack. If you found this useful, subscribe and leave a comment with what topic you want me to cover next. Your feedback helps me bring you the content you want to see. Sleep is often underrated when it comes to recovery and performance. But did you know that sleep disorders could be the hidden obstacle keeping you from reaching your peak? Let's dive into this critical issue and explore how you can identify and overcome these barriers. First, let's get a handle on some common sleep disorders that might affect you. According to Chakravarty's authoritative work, Introduction to Sleep Disorders Medicine, from the Sleep Disorders Medicine Journal in 2010, about 10% of adults suffer from chronic insomnia, while sleep apnea affects approximately 3 to 7% of the population. That's millions of people struggling night after night. So what should you look out for if you suspect a sleep disorder? Insomnia, for example, is marked by difficulty falling or staying asleep, and this often leads to daytime fatigue. Sleep apnea, on the other hand, is characterized by snoring, choking sounds during sleep, and excessive daytime sleepiness. Restless leg syndrome, RLS, presents as uncomfortable sensations in the legs with a strong urge to move them, especially at night. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, it's vital to seek appropriate medical advice. A sleep study, or polysomnography, can be a powerful diagnostic tool. These studies, often conducted overnight, measure various sleep parameters that help identify disorders. Don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare provider for guidance on whether a sleep study might be right for you. Once diagnosed, there are several strategies to overcome these sleep disorders. For insomnia, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is highly effective. This approach involves changing sleep habits and attitudes that might prevent you from getting a good night's sleep. Sleep hygiene is another essential component. Maintaining a regular sleep schedule, creating a restful environment, and limiting caffeine or screen time before bed can make a significant difference. For sleep apnea, continuous positive airway pressure, CPAP, is often prescribed. This device keeps your airways open while you sleep. It's a game changer for many, though it might take a little getting used to. Meanwhile, lifestyle changes like weight loss and quitting smoking can also reduce symptoms significantly. Restless leg syndrome can sometimes be managed with lifestyle changes too, such as regular exercise and leg massages. In some cases, medications may be necessary, but these should be discussed thoroughly with your doctor. In conclusion, while sleep disorders are common, they are not insurmountable. Recognizing the symptoms early and seeking the right treatment can help you reclaim restful nights and optimal health. If you found this useful, subscribe and leave a comment with what topic you want me to cover next. Sleep well, and until next time. Welcome to the conclusion of our deep dive into the transformative power of sleep. If you've made it this far, you're probably convinced about the impact quality sleep can have on your life. So let's recap the incredible benefits that await you when you optimize your sleep. First off, let's talk about health. Optimized sleep isn't just about feeling more awake. It's about bolstering your immune system, improving mental health, and even extending your lifespan. According to a study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine in 2023, adults who regularly get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night have a 30% lower risk of developing heart disease compared to those who don't. We've also discussed the benefits of sleep on mental clarity and productivity. Ever noticed how a good night's sleep can make everything seem more manageable? This isn't just in your head. Cognitive functions improve significantly with proper rest. A 2022 study in the journal Nature and Science of Sleep reported a 20% increase in problem-solving ability after a full night's sleep. Imagine starting your day with your brain firing on all cylinders. Now it's time to put these insights into action. Implementing the strategies we've shared is key. You can start by creating a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your room cool dark, and quiet. Try to stick to a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Here's a powerful quote to keep in mind. Sleep is the golden chain that ties health and our bodies together. This quote encapsulates everything we've discussed. Sleep is an essential component of a healthy lifestyle, just like diet and exercise. We encourage you to share your sleep experiences with us. Comment below with what strategies you've tried and how they have transformed your life. Let's build a community that thrives on shared success stories. Finally, if you found this series useful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and share it with friends and family who need to transform their sleep. Also, let us know in the comments what topic you'd like us to cover next. Your feedback is invaluable, and we love hearing from our community. Thank you for watching, and remember, every night is an opportunity to change your life through the power of quality sleep.